up here because it has been raining for a couple of days, and the terrace up here are really dirty, and it's time to clean it up. So the water just flows down into one of those, there's about 4 of those drainage holes. So yeah, I just want to get rid of this. Be busy. So I show you before. It's time to tidy this up. I have my poking stick. It's amazing how an innocent little muck can make so much difference to your drainage and damage to your property. I nearly collected half a bag of this. Well, that's a lot. It's nearly a bag full of kind of sand, a mixture of sand or something. Well, it's raining, so I better go. So the rain has now stopped. What I'm doing here is, if you can see, the floor, the ground is colored black, and I'm trying to clean it with this product. Is ordinary bleach. So what I'm doing is pouring bleach around there. Well, I tried pouring bleach down there too, and brush it using a brush and leaving it for like a couple of minutes. I want to see what if it makes a difference really. Now I'm gonna rinse it with water. So yeah, it does make a difference. Slightly lighter. So I'm gonna carry on that side. Hola!
We've bought an orange tree. Have we done the right thing? Yes. Okay. Bought this from the Chinese shop. Well, it's like Chinese mini garden centre. It's $12.50. We liked it because it already had 4 oranges on it. Yeah. But hopefully it will flourish in the garden. We'll see. So here's my piece of OSB in the middle of the floor. I have I've levelled that up in all directions, and so I can now sit the laser on that, try and do that and hold the camera at the same time. So you should see on the right side of the door there, you can see the line, and the left side actually, where there is enough render to clearly see and mark the line. As you come round the wall, there are various foundation stones there that we haven't been able to remove, and which is a bit of a shame. We won't be able to quite mark those, but as I say, where there is white render, we'll be able to mark that line and have something to work up to when we drop our concrete in. So I hope that makes sense. So this was just a cheap Chinese laser that I bought online, but it's fine, it's doing the job. And it would have been nice to have raised that line up a little bit higher, but we were limited by obviously that cross beam as to how high the door could go. And as you know, we had to chisel down into the hallway to make the door fit. But that's fine, we'll still have a good 3 inches of concrete, and it is only a storeroom, so it should all be good. So just to show the line a little bit more clearly with the door open, that's where the concrete has got to come up to. that point there. So yeah, I'm going to go and get a rake now and start levelling out the floor itself in preparation for a waterproof membrane we're going to put down, and then some steel as well, probably for strength. So if I'm understanding correctly how to get the earthen floor level from one end to the other, side to side, I've set the laser up so it's parallel. Yeah, parallel. And I take a marker, in this case a plank of wood, and I place it at various positions in the room with a, I've got enough hands for this, with a spirit level on top of the plank. So I get my bubble straight, then I can mark my line. So in that position, that's how high the ground is. If I then change to a different position, get my spirit bubble straight again, bubble in the middle, and then I can mark that line, and that tells me how high that piece of ground is. Then I can go all the way around the room, seeing where the high and the low spots are. That was a very awkward and juddery piece of video, but it might just be the only way I can explain it, and with only one pair of hands. So right at this end, bubble in the middle, okay, that's window end. Right, next place will be right hand side, middle. Spirit level on top. Get it square. Not the line. That's actually quite a bit higher that side. To this side. On top. Talking to myself like a crazy man. The line. So that's left hand side. Here's the door. I hope I can show you this properly, but there's a level there on the tripod and a second level under there. So my first step was to get those two level, because let's see, we're just sitting on earth. So having got those two level, and then switch the laser on, which gives us this nice line around the room, and from that I've moved around the room with this piece of board, and you can see I've got a datum line marked on there for that position. And the secret was to try and get that datum line lined up wherever we are in the room, give or take. It can be thrown out slightly because the floor is quite stony, and you can sit your plank on a stone and it sort of throws it out. But after much tamping of the floor and moving dirt around, it appears to be fairly level now. So we're about 5 inches down, which you can probably see more clearly under the door there. So the next thing, now that we've got this floor, this earthen floor, fairly flat and level, is to lay a damp-proof membrane, which is like a black builder's plastic. And then on top of that, we've been gifted some steel by Dean & Co. It was some leftovers from their barn build. So we're going to cut out a piece of steel mesh to sit on top of the damp proof, and then we'll have the opportunity to start laying some concrete and have a proper floor in this room, which will be rather nice. So I have to thank my son-in-law Charlie, who gave me the info on how to set this up and get it pretty flat. So thanks, Charlie. Hello Jen, what are you up to?
Cutting these junk wood.
Junk wood for firewood for the winter.
Yep.
It's a good idea. Hundreds of nails in it, so you're going to go careful, I guess, and miss the nails.
Yep.
It's your first time using a reciprocating saw?
Yep.
Okay, good luck. I notice you're not quite tall enough. Okay, I'll film you for a second and then I'll let you get on.